More troops being plugged through the air like confetti. The artillery guns here, creating NASA space programs. Hello there, you, and welcome to Edward Longshank's army, currently charging towards a German artillery installation. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, the poor old Germans have been at it again, tinkering with technologies they do not understand. This time, they've managed to teleport themselves back in time, right into the middle of a medieval battle. So, what we've got here is 300,000 footmen currently charging their front line, and they're backed up by 100,000 knights. The Germans here have set up a rudimentary defense, desperately trying to hold back this giant horde. As you can see, we've got ourselves some Kar 98Ks all over the place, as well as these Flak 88s, which are artillery guns. Now, Edward here really would like to capture these guns, so he's basically flung his entire army forward. As you can see at the moment, they are charging the Kar 98Ks. Kar 98Ks urgently trying to hold them back. Oh my, here we go. That's it, the first initial clashes. 60 odd troops have already been stabbed, poked and prodded, ladies and gentlemen. But let's not underestimate what the artillery can do here, as all these troops here start bunching up. As you can see already, the artillery just walloping them everywhere. Oh my god. I absolutely really love these 88 guns. I really hope that they add the artillery shell into the editor so we can make some custom units with them, because look at these things. Can you imagine rapid fire? Oh my god, we want some rapid fire artillery guns. That would be absolutely insane. But at the moment here, we can see poor old foot soldiers throwing their lives into this gunfire, trying to overwhelm them. And you know what? They're making some progress. We are starting to get a little bit of a flanking action here. But will this hold out when the heavy knights arrive? That is the true question. See, these foot soldiers here, they're pretty dang weak. A bit weaker than zombies, actually, from what I remember. So, yeah, they're not really going to do too much. They are quite literally a meat shield in this scenario. Ladies and gentlemen, oh my god, there we go. More troops being flung through the air like confetti. On our far right flank here, they are completely surrounding the poor old Germans, desperately trying to hold out. Come on, chaps. You need to reload them Kar 98Ks a lot faster. We can see over here, though, our back line, the support line, is actually also starting to be engaged. They were providing some really good covering fire. Look at this. The rifle fire right into the sides of these footmen here, just getting slaughtered as they try to surround the rest of their troops. But they are making headway, apart from in the middle, because, yeah, the artillery guns here, creating NASA space programs, sending poor old foot soldiers just to oblivion. My god, they have been absolutely flung about the place here. Yet again, we've got another flanking maneuver here, surrounding the front line of Germans, but look at this. Oh my god, look at them. They are just getting toasted by the Kar 98Ks here on the support line. Though, it must be said, the support line is now being engaged. Point-blank shots into the face here. Them 7mm bullets just doing absolute damage. My god. So what we've got here as well, I should explain, is in the centre, we've got a big old bulk of Germans. What they've decided to do, ladies and gentlemen, is try to plug this gap here, this little warpay. As you can see, these cliffs on either side, hoping that the artillery will be able to focus down the group as they all bunch up around them. And speaking of bunching up around them, what we got going on here, ladies and gentlemen, are collapses in the front line. Look at this. Any second now, a bunch of troops are going to pour through this little hole here. Oh no, there's just not enough rifle fire coming out. The artillery still doing its work. I absolutely love that stuff. The support line here, ladies and gentlemen, getting swarmed bit by bit. Look at this. The bodies are starting to pile up. Loads and loads of footmen now just swarming this back line. God, these Kar 98Ks, they are really good at range, but I don't know how they're going to cope up close like this. God, these artillery guns, look at this. They've got such a clear line of sight. These chaps over here are getting lit up. Oh my god. The artillery fire just going off. Oh my god, that's what I love to see. What we haven't actually got yet, ladies and gentlemen, is proper blood lakes. Actually, now I said that, I've just noticed this one. We do have a blood lake. Get little Timmy's rubber dinghy out, ladies and gentlemen. Fun for the whole family. Oh, look at that. That's awesome. Oh, that is so cool looking. Oh my god, this game is so cinematic at times. Look at these chaps just running up here right into all this wonderful Kar 98K fire, just getting massacred as they go. Dead bodies starting to cover up all the grassy reeds on the floor here. Look at them go. Like ants swarming over a nest. That's what it reminds me of. Oh, Jesus. Look at this. Oh, my God. They are desperately trying to push into this support line here, but they're not succeeding. Now, this is what I was interested in. What we've now got is, so it does look like then that the entire outer line now has collapsed and we're down to these chaps at the back here. And this is what I was hoping for. The artillery guns here now are just going to do devastating work. Quite frankly, if you're on a foot soldier team, you know, I hope you brought a parachute because you're going to be in the air rather than fighting this front line. Look at them. There's 10 artillery guns in total, ladies and gentlemen, so they are just doing God's work here when it comes to clearing out the I was going to call them zombies then. They might as well be zombies, my God. Mindless drones that they are. But look at this. Our support line over here now completely getting overwhelmed. There's absolutely no way it's a support line. This is a front line now. So how are we at kills-wise? 263,000 kills for the defenders. Only 135,000 troops remaining. So, you know, considering there was, what, something like 20,000 defenders, again, not a bad job, but what they really need to watch out for are these heavy knights. The heavy knights here, they kill so much faster than the footmen. Look at this. They have just completely cut off this edge here, starting to cut their way through. Up until now, they've been holding out. What we're going to be looking for over here then, here we go. These are the heavy knights now, just starting to get to the front line. These are really going to be causing problems. Look at this. They have chewed their way through this front line. The foot soldiers over here, absolutely no problem. The line holding perfectly fine. But if we look here, look at that. You can see there's a dip starting to form here where the heavy knights are just murdering them as they get closer. I'm assuming that we're going to have a similar problem on this side soon. Well, ladies and gentlemen, bit by bit it is happening. The lines are collapsing. Look at this. The heavy knights have actually broken through the support line now. These chaps are completely cut off all by themselves here. Oh my God, their heavy knights have been absolutely devastating in this fight. The foot soldiers did their job so far. I don't think there's many foot soldiers left now. I can see quite a few over here, but I do think it is mainly heavy knights that are left now. So unless this artillery can do absolute God's work, which it is doing, look at this. Oh my gosh, so many troops joining the space program this evening. It's absolutely fantastic to see. Oh, that dude landed on his head. Oh, that was so brutal. But yeah, it does look like our lines are collapsing. Over this side, look at this. The slow progress that the foot troops have actually made here. These footmen are absolutely useless at pushing the line, but then you get over towards the heavy knights and you can just see it's a totally different story. We are getting cut off over this side. How are we doing on this side now, though? Have these... Oh, no. Okay, this entire line has collapsed. There's a couple of guys that are left over here that they just can't path to, who seem to be left alone at the moment. Oh, no. Here we go. We've got a heavy knight coming down. I heard that slice. Oh, my. Okay, I think we'll leave the lovebirds to it as Hans there fell off the rock. Oh, my God. More flying through the air. Come on, chaps, you've got to hold out. I don't know why I'm sort of like rooting for the Germans here. I think it's just because I always root for the underdog, and they are basically the underdog in this fight. Oh my God. So many flying through the air. Like, at some point, my camera's just like almost pixely. God knows what it looks like on YouTube. Just so many get flung into the air. What are we looking at on our kill counters here now? 335,000 kills so far. There's 62,000 remaining. And a good 90% of them are heavy knights. Let's have a look how we're doing over here. Yeah, there is still quite a few foot troops over here. And I do think, though, we are at the collapse here, ladies and gentlemen. Can these hold out, though? That is the question at this moment in time. We have still got a few distraction units. These distraction unit here who plugged the gap have done so much work. They've cost so many lives for the enemies because the artillery has just been pounding this area relentlessly. Like, so many bodies have got to be in this area. It's probably ridiculous. But yeah, our entire right-hand side well, left actually. The left-hand side has collapsed completely now. The right-hand side over here, just got a few straggly troops left on a rock, and that's pretty much it. So it's all down to the centre defence. Will the guns be enough to equalise the fight? 49,000 left. Look at this. Oh my god. Point blank shots here. So many knights are just dying. I wonder what it's like. I know it's a weird thing to think about, but I wonder what it's like to be flung off your feet, fly through the air, while wearing a heavy suit of armor that limits your vision. That has got to be one of the most terrifying experiences I can possibly imagine. Because you know it's not going to be a soft landing because you are a rock. You are literally made of hard stuff, so it's just not going to be a soft landing. But at the moment, heavy knights pushing through. They have silenced a few of the guns, which is, it's sad to say, but, you know, I think it's kind of inevitable at this point. Look at this. My god, the sun gleaming off the top of their helmets as they just stab the German. Oh, well, this is what you get for messing with time-travelling technology, Nazis. You really shouldn't have bothered. You should have just accepted defeat. Though I'm sure you probably would have actually known. You know what? Out of the two, facing the Soviets and the Americans in World War II, or time travelling and facing a medieval army, I think I'd probably take my chances with the medieval army, to be honest. Definitely wouldn't want to go against the Soviets. No, they were an angry bunch during World War II. Yeah, you really wouldn't have lived that long. God, look at this front line. Absolutely sliced to bits. Like I said, it went from a rear line to a support line to the front line to no line. Well, we're down to our last 160 troops here. 355,000 kills. We're coming very close to 356,000. If we can get there, that'd be lovely. There we go, 356,000 kills, ladies and gentlemen. And the last 45 troops are remaining. Look at this, though. The absolute God's work here of the Flak 88s, who just ripped apart the entire horde here. So much so that there's only 41,000 of them left alive. Oh my, ladies and gentlemen. But I do think we are going to call it there. I do hope you had a blast. I know I did. Please do comment, like, subscribe, all that good stuff. A massive shout out to all our channel members who help to keep this channel going. And if you'd like some extra content, why not head over to www.chaoticpinky.com, where we've also got lots of lovely new merch. So go check that out. With all that being said, until next time, peace.